Hello everyone, I'm here to give a little tutorial on how to do Master Sword Ganon strats, utilizing the Cane of Somaria. I'm honestly surprised that people haven't done this more, because it's actually rather easy to pull off. Now, you might notice that people have oftentimes found it hard to, get this to work right because of the way that Ganon pushes you away. And Somaria helps mitigate the recoil, the same way that Somaria will help you clip into a rail in diver down strats. The whole point is to use the block to stop your movement. Now this can be done very, very simply. You don't ever want to do this when Ganon is next to a wall. You kind of want it when he does stuff like that, because if you're next to a wall right here, then you can just hit him and the wall will stop your recoil. Here, the wall will stop your recoil. He's not demonstrating it right now because Ganon's position is always RNG, but that doesn't actually stop you from, just doing it. You could just utilize, here's the best chores. Well, okay. I didn't do that properly, but see, that time I got 2 spins and it didn't push me away at all. You would never really, well, it's not never, you wouldn't utilize the Somaria strat for phase 1 all that much. Phase 2 is where you're really going to use this because of that exact reason. The recoil from spins is going to push you away pretty fast, pretty hard. So, oops. Now, if you keep your eyes on the... Sometimes it screws up based on just random ancillary values, but as you can see, it's just using the down and towards the block to stop you from moving forward. And it can be done facing either left or right. And what you always want to do is wait until Ganon's damage is finished. Otherwise, the recoil will queue and it will send you forward. So, block. Okay. I'm not... See, Ganon's phase wasn't, or Ganon's damage phase was not finished, so the recoil queued up pushed me forward. It's not based on when you finished the spin, it's when Ganon's flash is done. You can queue your next sword spin up, in fact you should. You can safely get 6 hits in with this method, or with each cycle, excuse me. With each cycle, you can safely get 6 hits in successfully. And Ganon takes 12 spins in order to move him on to the next phase. So, naturally, you can 2-cycle with this method. Now, for fast ROM situations, you won't have this. You'll have to be, much quicker. And modern practice hacks will have fast ROM available. But it works just as well with the tempered sword. You just would never utilize this. Well, that's not necessarily true. If you don't have the boots, hold on a minute, let me get out of here. That's one thing that you can do, is if you're inside and against a wall like that, you can use the bonk strat to get out of the ring safely. So in the middle, And there you go, you just one-cycled with Tempered. So, once again, from the top, place, and then press down and towards the block. Wait until Ganon's flashing is stopped, or it will push you forward. You can use this for predominantly Master Sword Ganon. But it's also safe to do in situations for Tempered Sword when you do not have the boots. And there you go. You can just keep walking, ultimately. That's all there is to it.